This is an airport call that goes from "ma'am, calm down" to handcuffs in minutes. Police were sent to the gate for a passenger accused of being highly intoxicated, refusing to comply, and assaulting multiple flight staff. As you watch, keep 3 questions in mind. 1. Was she removed for drinking or for putting hands on staff? 2. Did filming help her or make everything worse? 3. Why did the victims hesitate to press charges even after contact was made? And wait for the moment officers realize this isn't just yelling, it's resisting, and it's about to get disgusting. When officers arrive, she's already trying to redirect the chaos, pointing at someone else, demanding police handle him first. Standard first move: separate and stabilize. The officers try to get her seated and identify everyone involved, because right now, it looks like a crowd surrounding one person with a phone in their face. But here's the key. The real story isn't the yelling. It's what staff say happened seconds before police got here.
Sit down. What is going on?
Now we get the timeline from staff. She's denied boarding, then the confrontation moves down the jet bridge. They describe chest-to-chest escalation, then a quick series of offensive contacts, not just yelling, but swinging the phone and making contact with multiple employees. That matters, because at an airport, assaulting crew or gate staff isn't drama. It can become an arrestable offense fast.
The faster you work with us, the faster we can know what's going on. Because right now, it's completely escalated. Okay? Can you give me your name?
She got the screen, and once I let her down the jet bridge and just cursed, I said, "Ma'am, we can't do that. Just come up." What for? This is that. So the captain ended up coming up for some paperwork.
Okay.
So as I'm on the phone with her at another gate for the paperwork, I said with the captain, "What did you say the captain said?" Mind you, the captain sitting right here said, "Ma'am, you are not getting on my flight."
She chest to chest?
Or like chest to chest.
She chest to chest,
her,
me.
And him.
Okay. And like tried to push?
Yeah.
She slapped, yeah. She's like tried to slap me.
Did she actually hit anybody? That's what I'm asking.
She did make contact. Contact was made.
With her phone?
Mm-hmm. Contact was made.
Okay. Who was the contact made with?
Me, her.
So she hit all 3 people with her phone?
She hit him in the corner.
She said,
so the phone.
And then she's recording, so I'm just standing here being
Recording's
recorded.
not illegal.
And then
But
complete my statement.
But
And then she reaches across and swipes me like to hit me with the phone because she starts screaming directly in my face. And I said, "You're not going to scream at me. You're going to calm down. This is the very behavior that our captain has denied boarding for." At which point she starts slapping at me with the phone and she hit me here.
Okay. Are you okay?
I'm
Do I
fine.
need to call paramedics?
No.
Okay. So
No, I'm fine.
so my next question is, are we?
Then comes the decision point. The victims can pursue a simple assault charge, but that usually means court time and testimony. Notice what happens here. Even when someone believes they were hit, people sometimes choose the fastest route. Just remove her, get her out of here, because airports run on time and nobody wants months of follow-up. But while they're debating paperwork, she's doing something that's about to trigger the next charge, refusing to cooperate with police.
And a judge and her. I think, based on everything I saw, she's probably going to go for PI. That's the thing. If y'all are okay with just PI, we do that. But if you're wanting to press assault charges, we can go that route.
PI is public assault and intoxication.
Yeah.
Well, that's illegal.
Yeah. No, she'll most likely go with us. If that, so I'm asking, are y'all okay with that, or are we wanting to press assault charges on top of that?
Press assault charges on top of it.
So what I'll need. So what did she do to you?
As stated, before they came over, she was doing this to me.
She was poking
You're
your
not doing
finger.
that to me.
Okay.
Step away. So after they came, that's when she started using her phone, tapping people.
She just tapped people's
Yeah.
phone. Okay. Where did she tap you?
Right here.
Right in the chest. Okay.
Mhm.
Are you okay? Do you need paramedics?
No, I don't need
Okay.
her.
No, it was
Okay.
Sonia first because she was bombarding.
Okay. So what I need a driver's license ready for me. We'll go through the whole thing, just step from step, so I can put it in my report and everything. Okay. We'll go from.
Did the flight get closed, Jess?
And then, ma'am. So, are we gonna add? Are you wanting to press assault charges as well?
So what all does that entail?
So basically, because that didn't happen in my presence review, it's basically going to be your word against hers. You'll have to go to court for it. You'll have to talk to the judge about it. However, I mean, I think I'm going to do a little bit more investigation with her, but it seems like she can go jail on it for PI. Okay, if we're okay with that, just getting her out of here, absolutely good that route. But if you want to press assault charges, that's that route. Go and talk to her.
Officers try a simple reset. Name, ID, and what happened. She refuses. Then flips to a familiar defense. Status and suffering. Years of flying. Business trip. This is traumatic. I just want to go home. This is where viewers can get lost, so keep the timeline straight. Staff are saying there was contact. She's saying it's all a misunderstanding.
What it looks like when I get here and you're in the corner with all these people and you have a camera in someone's face. Do you know how that looks?
I've honestly never been in a situation handcuffed before, and so the name of the bar that I was at an airport is super far off from the thing that I'm thinking about.
Okay. Did your friends get on this flight or a flight before?
They're already gone.
Okay. Were they on this flight with you?
Yes, they're gone. Good for them.
Okay.
It's not friends, it's coworkers.
Co-workers. Okay.
Watch the pattern. She demands a lawyer immediately, but at this moment, officers are still establishing facts. When she refuses to comply and escalates, the interaction shifts from investigating to detaining, and within moments, to arrest. Officers warn her plainly, fight or resist, and you add charges.
Okay.
It's actually more disruptive right now than I've ever been.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's a little bit pointless. My colleagues have left for an entirely different country. I'm definitely not completely sober, but I'm not.
I appreciate you being honest about that because it is helping.
I've never been an asshole. Ever.
Being international. If you got more than 2 items, just consolidate. The whole time she just, are you serious? I did it. I'm like, what in the world? But I said, okay, just go. So she scans on, goes to the door, then she just started yelling. F this, F that. I said, ma'am.
So she walked down here? Okay.
Ma'am.
And she had already scanned?
Yeah,
Okay.
she did the biometrics.
Okay.
I said, ma'am, we can't have that language with me. What's going on? Are you fucking kidding me? I said, okay. Just come out, talk to a manager. So I called for the manager. She called me on the phone, said she'll be down. At that time, the captain comes up because he didn't have all his paperwork for the international. So I called the manager back. I said, hey, the captain needs his paperwork. He only got 2. He needs 3 more. What did you say the captain said? What did you say the captain said? So the captain's standing right there. And she's like, what did your captain say? Mind you, I'm speaking about the captain needs his paperwork. So at that point, the captain talked to her. You're not going on the flight. This is why you're not. Get out of my face. You will not be talking to my flight attendants like that. If you're up here talking like this, you will not be talking to me like that. So at that point, the captain said she's not going at all. So I had to wait for the other supervisors to come. At that time, captain goes down. She's doing what she's doing now. I'm on the phone calling the police, and she's like, I can hear her. Is that her in the background? I said, yes. So she's like, you're going to get this. You're going to get this. So that's what she's doing.
I'm so sorry.
When did you start pulling your phone out to record? As soon as they said you could?
I don't know when my phone recording is an issue unless you have an issue. So I don't think my cord recording and you and I have a conversation. If you want to let me off and I let you off, we're good. Otherwise, f*** off. My plane has already left. Off.
Okay.
Either arrest me now, detain me.
You are detained.
Great.
That's why you're in
Then
cuffs.
give me
So
a
sit
detain.
down.
And then I would like to contact my lawyer.
Okay. You can
Great.
contact them.
Then let's contact my lawyer.
Okay.
Then let's do that now because I'm done. I am trying to be nice. And now I'm done. So let's call my lawyer.
Okay. We can do that in a
Great. No, now! Now! I have a lawyer now! No, I have a lawyer now. Do I have a lawyer now?
Do not move.
Do I have a lawyer now?
Do not move.
Do I have a lawyer now? Do I have a legal right to a lawyer now? Then do I have a legal?
This is the point where the case stops being about a missed flight. Every refusal, every attempt to go limp, every outburst builds the resisting narrative. And officers are now thinking logistics, wheelchair, carry-out, restraints, because compliance is gone. But the most shocking detail comes after the struggle, when officers realize what they're covered in.
Are we good as far as the PI? Okay. You're under arrest for PI.
Okay, now you're under arrest.
Stand up.
Is this your stuff?
Oh,
What did I do exactly?
You're under arrest for public intoxication.
Got him.
Yeah, I just went to attach it to the vehicle, or call for it.
All right, let's go.
Stop.
Nope.
No, I have a lawyer. I have an option to get a lawyer.
If you fight
I have
us,
an option to get a lawyer.
when you get to the jail, you can discuss that with them. If you fight us, you get another charge, and you don't get out in 4 hours. Do you understand that? Do you understand? Okay.
Piece of shit, then I'll sit down and I'll not get detained. So now I just get... Great, then stop, and then I get to call someone
Charles,
now.
leave me now.
Get off of
Handcuffs.
my f***ing cuffs. What did I do? Stop!
All right.
Stop!
We're charging you with resistance.
I have a recording! You pieces of mediocre shit of your life. You make yourself feel good making 60 grand a year. You f***ing cock, f***ing tiny piece of shit. You feel good f***ing your wife with your f***ing 5-inch dick? You can...
Are you done yet?
Yeah. Stand up.
Okay, stand up.
Nope.
Let me get a wheelchair. That's fine. She can stay in. She pissed herself? Yep, she did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yep, I can smell it.
That's probably your f***ing wife's f***ing the guy that fucked her before he fucked you. You feel good about yourself? You f***ing 6'5'8" f***ing dick stack f***ing short tiny ass dick. You go home and f*** your girlfriend that because you wear a uniform makes you feel good about yourself? You and your f***ing facial hair?
Yeah, actually. Yeah, it's pretty well explained.
I have mine. I just have mine.
I don't want to get urine on my leather pair.
It would be so much worse than the shit that you freak out on your wife on. I need a lawyer.
Okay,
or you
that's
guys
fine.
are done.
Okay.
This is it.
All right.
This is it.
Okay.
I'm calling my lawyer. Give me a person to talk to. I have been within an hour of anybody. I'm an American Executive Platinum person. This is not a normal fucking situation.
Yep.
How am I acting right now? How am I acting?
It doesn't matter. It's how you were acting before. How we ended up on the ground.
You know what? How I was acting before is so subjective. I'm not f***ing acting much right now, am I? Do not touch my feet.
Eventually, she does walk, but only after forcing multiple officers to physically manage the situation. Before she goes in the cruiser, they have to search her. She pleads to go home, says she's scared, says she did nothing wrong. And then the aftermath hits. An officer says he's covered in urine and needs sanitizer. That's when everyone understands this incident is now far beyond rude passenger.
Don't you have two people on one? What is the issue? You are trying to detain someone who is unwilling to be detained. How is that fair?
Wheelchair. We want to just carry her out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to carry her out. There's no way she's sitting in a wheelchair.
Where do you want to
Is those ties to get it?
Where do you want to Yeah, we can get them. What do you want to get covered in?
You guys are the literal fucking worst.
I won't do it. What about this right here?
That I don't know.
I'm calling up to see if you guys want to go through one of the fire exit doors.
It's amazing.
Ow! God!
Are you willing to walk now?
Yes! I've been willing to
slowly. Wait. It's not the easiest part.
Take your left foot out. Take your left foot out. Okay. Right foot. Thank you.
We're gonna walk, okay? Trust me when I say that's actually good. I assure you, I'm not trying to make any.
Charles Ford, 42. Did y'all make it to the public side yet?
Yeah, we're at the car.
Can we just go to the police people then? No, I would like to go to the police people.
You are with the police people.
No, then I'd like to go to these ones.
stop.
No!
Stop. We have to search you.
You're not helping at all.
We have to search you before we put you in our car. The more you
So I get
resist,
arrested?
you are arrested. You are under
I have
arrest.
not done anything wrong.
You're under arrest.
I haven't done anything wrong. No, I haven't done anything. And I'm being because I'm so scared. Because I've not done anything wrong. Please.
Do you have anything hidden anywhere?
No, Jesus. Can I just go home, please? This is so crazy. I've missed a business trip. This is insane. I haven't done
Here's the
anything
clean
wrong,
wrap-up.
and I don't-
Police are looking at public intoxication, resisting, and simple assault tied to the phone contact. And that earlier question gets answered. Why hesitate to press charges? Because it can mean court, testimony, time off work, and months of follow-up, on top of what they've already dealt with today. Next, we'll break down what matters legally, what viewers often misunderstand about Lawyer Now, and the biggest mistake that escalated this into handcuffs.
Grab my keys. Thank you. Great, thanks.
All right, before you click away, let's break down what you just watched, without the yelling and chaos. Because this wasn't a rude passenger got kicked off a flight. This was a chain reaction. Intoxication plus escalation plus physical contact plus resistance. And it ends with charges that can follow someone for years. And there's one moment, most people miss it, that's the real point where this goes from airport drama to criminal case. I'll point it out in about a minute. First, let's separate facts we can anchor from opinions. We have multiple staff members describing the same core sequence. She was denied boarding, she got confrontational, and then there was offensive contact. Not just words, but physical contact using the phone, with at least one employee saying contact was made and it landed here. On the other side, she frames it as a misunderstanding. I've flown for years, I'm traumatized, I just want to go home. That may be how she feels, but feelings don't erase what airport staff reported, and it definitely doesn't erase what officers observed once the scene was already out of control. Here's the big picture. Any one of these things alone might not end in handcuffs. A passenger can be upset. A passenger can record. A passenger can even argue. But the moment you combine intoxication with aggression and contact, you've created a high-risk situation, especially in an airport. And that brings us to the moment most people miss. It wasn't only the public intoxication claim. The case hardened when the situation became unmanageable. She wouldn't identify, wouldn't comply, and officers now had to control movement and safety. The turning point is when the interaction stops being a conversation and starts being a compliance problem. That's when detained quickly becomes arrested, and then resisting gets added. Now, let's address the part that always blows up in the comments. Do I get a lawyer right now, yes or no? In real life, in most situations, officers don't bring you a lawyer at the scene. What you can do is stop talking, clearly say you want legal counsel, and then you handle it through the process after you're booked. And here's what made her situation worse. She treated the legal language like a weapon, repeating it, shouting it, using it to challenge every instruction, while simultaneously refusing to cooperate with basic safety steps. I'm not giving legal advice here, just describing what typically happens. The street isn't a courtroom. Officers are deciding safety first. Another misconception. I can record, so I can do whatever I want. Recording is one thing. Putting a phone into someone's space, jabbing, swiping, making contact, especially when staff are trying to do their job, can be interpreted as offensive contact. And the video captures that pattern. Staff describe her using the phone as a tool in the confrontation. So even if she believes she was just recording, the staff experience it as being struck or threatened. And at that point, the situation becomes about safety and boundaries, not about who's right on principle. And the reason that matters is because once contact is alleged, the next question becomes, are we pressing charges? One of the most real moments in this footage is when staff consider pressing charges and then hesitate. Because pressing assault charges usually means time, paperwork, court, testimony, follow-ups. You're not just saying, yes, charge her. You're saying, I'm willing to spend months being part of this. That's why you hear the practical mindset. Just get her out of here. Not because the behavior was okay, because the cost of pursuing it can be exhausting. Now let's talk about resisting, because this is where cases stack up fast. Once she refuses to stand, refuses to move, goes limp, fights instructions, insults officers, now police have to physically manage her. And every physical management moment creates risk. Someone gets hurt, things get messy, and additional charges appear. And that's the brutal truth. If you believe you're being treated unfairly, the worst time to make your stand is during the physical part. Because resisting doesn't prove innocence, it just adds another problem. And yes, this is also where you get that after effect detail that made even the officers react. Being covered in urine and asking for sanitizer. That's not a gotcha. It's a sign of how far the situation deteriorated. Let's turn it into lessons, fast and practical. Lesson 1. Airports have zero tolerance for escalation. You can be upset, but yelling, cursing, and stepping into staff space can get you denied boarding fast. Lesson 2. Alcohol plus stress equals bad decisions. If you're traveling, hydrate, eat, pace yourself. 2 drinks for one person can look like 8 drinks for another under pressure. Lesson 3. If you feel wronged, switch from conflict mode to documentation mode, calmly. Record if you want, but keep distance, keep your hands to yourself, and ask for a supervisor without turning it into a showdown. Lesson 4. Compliance isn't agreement. You can comply physically, walk, sit, keep hands visible, while disagreeing verbally later through proper channels. Now I want to hear from you, neutral and honest. At what exact moment do you think this became unavoidable? Was it the denial of boarding, the phone contact, or the moment she started refusing instructions? Drop your timestamp in the comments, 1 sentence, and tell me which charge you think is the most justified: public intoxication, resisting, or simple assault. If you're here for real footage breakdowns with clear timelines, hit like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. We post cases where emotions are high, facts matter, and the camera doesn't blink. And here's your retention loop before you go. Watch the footage again and focus on 2 moments. 1. The staff describing contact with the phone, because that's the seed of the assault allegation. 2. The exact second the tone shifts from talking to control. That's where resisting begins. Next video, we're breaking down another case where a person tries to lawyer up mid-incident and it backfires in a completely different way. Click the next one on your screen, because this pattern shows up more than people think.